Morning, everyone. This is your pre-opening comment, number 623, and it is Thursday, the 4th of February, and since it's Thursday, it's claims day. Continuing claims right around 4.5 million. That's about as expected. And initial claims was actually down 33,000 at 779. As Steve Leisman put it, still absurdly high, but moving in the right direction. I guess the estimates were for 830,000, so that is better, but again, it's plateauing at a very high level. On the other hand, productivity, which was also announced for the fourth quarter, was a miserable number. It was minus 4.8, and expectations were for minus 2.8. Okay, then by the way, the futures really didn't do much. Right now, the Dow is showing an implied opening of up about 46, NASDAQ up about 52, and the S&P is slightly higher. Not really much of a meaningful number. Okay, so we had a bunch of news, but before I get to that, am I the only one who does not understand the way that the U.S. economy works? Senator Klobuchar, ex-presidential candidate Klobuchar, was railing about the fact that big tech gets to buy up-and-coming companies. I don't get what's wrong with that. I mean, I really don't. We're not talking about, General Motors deciding they want to stay with gasoline engines and buying up an electric vehicle maker only to close it down. We're talking about companies that see the upside in other companies and want to own them. They get a fair price. I don't get it. It is ludicrous. Okay, what's also ludicrous is American Airlines is sending out notices. As I mentioned yesterday, they have to give 60 days of notice to employees who are going to be furloughed. I don't know if furloughed means fired or whether it's considered a layoff, but the fact is they sent them out yesterday because the PPP money expires on March 31st. So they had to do it. And they're talking about it like it's some devastating issue about losing employees. I get that. Nobody wants to be unemployed. Nobody wants to see anybody unemployed. But these airlines bought back a lot of stock, didn't put anything away for a rainy day, and on top of that, have taken our money out so that they could avoid right-sizing these companies. We went through decades of bloated companies that didn't make money. I can't believe that they didn't learn from that. In any event, I guess Washington is probably going to do something for it. They already have given them, $50 billion. You know, get your house in order and downsize to the point where you can make money. Okay, enough of my soapbox. GWPH yesterday, takeover bid by Jazz Pharmaceuticals. GWPH is the big cannabinoid user, and really amongst all of the pod stocks that I followed, really the biggest and most legitimate company. AbbVie missed. Oh no, I'm sorry. AbbVie beat, and the stock is trading 107, up 3.5. Biogen missed and is trading 262 and a quarter, down 14.47. Last night we had eBay and PayPal both beating handily. eBay, if you recall, spawned PayPal and gave it to the public. Sort of like the McDonald's spinning out Chipotle. A huge mistake. Okay, so eBay 63 and three quarters, up 571 or just under 10%. PayPal 267 and change, up 1510 or at 5.9%. On the other hand, we have Qualcomm missing, and the stock traded within pennies of its all-time high at 167.94, I believe the number was, and then it collapsed down to 141. Came back, and this morning is 151.50. That's down $10.80 or 6.6%. Not a lot of sympathy here. I was in Qualcomm not that long ago at $70, so stock has done remarkably well, as have most of the chip makers. Royal Dutch Shell, the big UK oil company, missed both top and bottom line and swung to actually a loss, and is not terribly lower. It's 36 and a quarter, down 64 cents. And Grubhub missed. The stock is 72.59, which is only down 220 or about 3%. But if they can't beat estimates in a post-COVID world and a current COVID environment, I don't know when they're going to be able to. Okay, the chart on the screen is the bonds. We are short the bonds. We got short yesterday, and we closed pretty close to the low. And today we actually have made a new recent low, 167.03. This one was 167.11, I believe. Yep, 167.11. And then going back to the most recent bottom that we've been discussing on and off for the last several weeks and months is right here, and this is 167.05. So we actually are in an area where we could, as I was talking yesterday and the day before, come back into this 160 area, which was the most recent really big important breakout. So I will keep you up to date on that. A look at the rest of the futures shows oil up again about 37 cents. Heating oil up 2.6 cents. The gold is down 21 and a half, and the silver is down 27 cents. As I said, the futures are slightly lower. For fair values, the S&P is still showing up about $6. This is $8. Fair value is about $2. NASDAQ up 57. It's actually, that's pretty much right on. It's up 61, but has $3 of fair value. And the Dow is still showing up about 46. Bitcoin is down a little, but has had a really nice move back up here, and the dollar is slightly lower. This Bitcoin, these are the weeklies. You can see these ranges on a weekly basis have gone from, minimal to, this one was 14,000. The next week you had a range of 9,000, followed by 10,000, followed by 10,000, and then this week is a kind of a short range week. It's only 7,000, but these are huge numbers. I mean, you're talking about 10 or 12,000 on a $30,000 commodity. That's a 30% range every week. Well, that's pretty extensive, and as you can see on a daily basis, we have bottomed right here where I gave you that support. Little double bottom started up, the big gap up on the expiration a couple of days ago, where the close-in month had a big short in it, and we're back up into an area that actually should have a little bit of supply, maybe take it back down into this 33, 34,000. All right, everyone, have a good day. Be careful out there, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.